Hi, it's Friday, and guess what? We're doing foundations. Here's the letter S with the snake on it because that's the letter of the week. And Echo, or I should say Baby Echo, is ready to do his work. Are you ready? Let's begin. Somebody get the pointer. You're going to need to help me. Ready? I think I should put him on my other hand. Yeah, I had him the right way. Ready? A, apple, A. B, bat, B. Now remember, I do it first, and then you wait until Baby Echo appears so that you can echo it. Ready? C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, ed, E. F, fun, F. G, gang, G. H, hat, I, itch, I. J, jug, J. K, kite, K. L, lamp, M, man, and nut, O, octopus, off. P, pan. Q, U, queen, qua. R, rat, S, snake, s. T, tot, t. U, up, V, van, v. W, win, w. X, fox, x. Y, yellow, y. Z, zebra, z. And practice makes it what? Perfect. Yes. So the letters that we know so far are S, snake, S, and B, bat, B. You have to keep these letters recognized as a letter, identifying it by its name, and of course the sound. The sound is very, very, very important. So let's go to our sky letter formation and start practicing what we have. Remember, the sky is on the top. The middle one is the airplane with the dotted line, and then comes the grass. So we're going to do the letter S. Capital S begins. You start on the sky and go backwards. Let me fix that because this marker is kind of funny. You start on the sky, come backwards and a curve. Come down to the grass. And that is the letter S. The lowercase s, you start on the plane line, go backwards, and make a snake all the way down to the grass. And of course, we can't forget the letter B. B, you start on the sky, come down to the grass. Pick your marker up, go make a belly or bump from the sky to the plane line, and another bump from the plane line to the grass line. And that's the letter B for Brian. But the lowercase b also starts on the sky. So you start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go to the plane line and make a bump all the way down to the grass. And that's the lowercase b. One of the things that you need to practice is getting a dry erase marker and also learning how to grip it. Remember, you're using your index finger, and you're using your thumb, and you're going to pinch it. Okay, when you pinch, you lay it back on your hand. Again, you pinch it and you lay it back on your hand. You have to practice that. If you get closer, then you use your other finger here, which is your heart finger, and you try to keep it still so that when you're moving, you know it's not moving the marker all crazy. Okay? Now we're going to practice this on the Sky Little Formation board. Now, you have this at home, so it's important that you not only subscribe, but you also give a thumbs up to my videos. When you go on YouTube for Kids, there is an account that your mom or dad have connected to their email. And when they do that, especially if they have a Gmail account, you have access completely to YouTube. So what does that mean, Mr. Rodriguez? It means that if you want to see my videos, you have to press subscribe. And then when I finish recording a video and I publish it into YouTube, you're going to get a notification that I did a video and you'll be able to see it. All right? Always give thumbs up because those thumbs up will help me continue doing the videos, and it all counts. Everything counts, especially when we're going online on social media platforms. That being said, YouTube is a social media platform. So we're going back to our board. The sky, the plane line is the dotted line. Luckily, it's on both sides. And the grass line. So, we're starting on the sky with the S. We're going in the backwards curve down in a snake mode all the way down to the grass. And that's a S. It could be a S for Sophia. It could be S for a lot of last names in this class. There's a last name called Santos, which is Genesis' last name. It could be Samson, which is Ariel's last name. And it could be Scott, which is Naya's last name. So, you do a lowercase s, which is what most of you have in your names. You start on the plane line, and you go backwards in a curve, down in a curve to the grass. And that's the lowercase s, which Genesis has 2 in the middle. That's great. Others have 1. Now, remember, when you're making an S, you're not doing this, because that's not an S. That's a 2. That's a 2. You have to stop going forward and learn how to go backwards. This is how you make it backwards. But if you continue to make it forward, you're going to mess it up. You can make mistakes, but if I tell you as a teacher that your S is backwards, that means you need to fix it. Okay? Now, let's continue with letter B. We start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, go on the sky to the plane line and make a bump, and then another bump from the plane line to the grass line. And that's the B for Brian, the B for Betty, right? And we don't have any last names with the letter B this year, but there are some. Like Miss Brown, our security guard, Her last name starts with a B, Brown. Okay? This B. Now, let's go with the lowercase b. Lowercase b, you start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and now let's go to the plane line and make a bump to the grass. And that's the letter B for bat, baby, okay, blue, black, brown. So, this is what you need to practice, and you need to practice it many times. This is not just one time you're doing it. You have to practice it a lot, a lot, a lot. If you follow my videos, you know you have to do this. This is something that we need to get it together and make it perfect. Now, I hope you'll be ready for next week's letter because it's going to be a very interesting letter as we start continuing learning about the letters of the alphabet. Remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.